guys, and welcome back to another Woodbrew video. This is the first official video of 2019. I know it's towards the end of January when this first video is going out, and that is because we are just trying to get our entire year planned out and everything together, and we are getting towards the end of that whole process, so we are good to go on videos. Since Dylan is slacking a little bit on getting the Nintendo 64 project done, not really, he's been working it really hard and I'm really proud of him, but the shop is a complete disaster, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to kind of show you guys tips and tricks on how I clean and organize our entire shop. You can see back here that it is a mess. And considering that Dylan is the one making the mess around here, I am the one who's going to clean it up. But that's okay because this is so my forte and I'm really excited to show you guys how I clean and organize. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get to cleaning. So if you follow our Instagram, you know one of our walls has been slowly turning into a rock wall, and we have all this rock climbing gear, and we kind of just end up leaving it right here on the table saw, which isn't smart. So I'm gonna start here. Alexa, play Post Malone. So another thing that we really like to do is keep all of our drills and batteries and battery chargers all within the same place, because if you need to come over here, grab a drill, oh, this one's dead, take out the battery, put it on the charger, and you grab the battery that is on the charger and fully charged. And because I'm a neat freak, I have each brand of batteries and drills all categorized, so they're all together. Also, another thing that I like to do is to go ahead and take out whatever drill bit is in here, because then if you need a new one when you're working, it just saves you the extra time of taking one out and putting a new one in when you can just put a new one in. Sorry if you hear something in the background. It is thunderstorming here, and so welcome to Alabama. But we have our drawers all organized for all of our drill bits, and they all go in the same spot. I'll give you guys a closer look at these drawers. So we have driver bits, spade bits. We have all of these drill bits that are usually all pushed down here, but because we open it so much, they just get shoved up. And in the next drawer, we have something completely different. Well, more driver bits, but we have our Forstner bits and countersink bits and some punches and other miscellaneous stuff. So that is one really good tip to have in the shop, is to have a space for everything that you have in your shop. If your shop's messy and you want to clean up, what are you going to do? You're going to throw everything in a cabinet where you can't see it so it looks good on the outside. I'm guilty of this most of the time, but we make a point to have a home for everything so we can store everything in the right spot and we know exactly where it is when we need to grab it. So I guess this could be like a mini shop tour, but anyway, in these cabinets, this is where we keep most of our tools, our like battery powered tools and stuff. So we have like sanders, nailers, and a couple saws down in the bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the tools that belong in here. So it seems like extension cords are, for some reason, like the hardest thing to find a place to store them, but we have this shelf that is perfect for our extension cord. Another tip on cleaning in this shop is when you need to clean off your tools or a table, get an air compressor with this little nozzle on it, and you can blow it off really easily. cleaning the floors, and now that I have everything off of all the tables, I want to take this air compressor and spray all the dust off of all the table surfaces. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to move on to sweeping the floors, but I'm actually going to vacuum with this. If you don't have a vacuum in your shop, what are you doing? So I usually vacuum first to get all the little pieces, and then I will go back and sweep to get all the bigger pieces that this can't handle. Again, I am so sorry if you can hear the rain in the background. I'm going to try to talk as loud as I possibly can, but to finish off this whole cleaning and organizing process, we are going to use a WD-40's multi-use product on all of our cast iron surfaces. We typically do this at night so it has time to dry, but we're just going to spritz some on here to get rid of the remaining dust and also to make it look really, really good. The multi-use product is really great because it will prevent rust from forming on your tools' surfaces. WD-40 is sponsoring this video, but we truly love and use their products on a regular basis around the shop and are proud to partner with them. So this is just a little add-in bonus here. I'm sure not all of you have done this, but whenever we painted our shop, we oversprayed just a little bit onto this window. So we're going to use WD-40's Specialist Industrial Strength Cleaner and Degreaser to get this off the window. It's driving me crazy. Wow. Another really good use for this product is to clean your shop floors. If you remember in our last shop, we cleaned our floors with this product and it worked so well. I'll leave the link to that video down below. So that's going to do it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing our process on how we clean and organize our shop. If you want a shop tour, let us know down below. As you can see here, our shop went from an absolute disaster to something really clean and something that we will be so motivated to come into the next day. Thanks again to WD-40 for sponsoring this week's video. All the links to the products that we used are going to be down below, and we will see you guys in the next one. All of the links to the products that we used are going to be down below.